Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I filmed this look for you guys here today. I'm going to be doing this full face foundation routine. I do show you guys like my skincare and what I use before I put on any makeup, so my prepping stages and stuff. But yeah, so subscribe to my channel. Also follow me on my Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram. I will all have my usernames down below. So if you guys do enjoy this full face routine, just continue watching. Alright, so I might just go ahead and get into it. It's not a long process. I mean, I do kind of a full medium coverage foundation routine, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I do. You guys don't have to do exactly what I do. I have really dry skin and it's super hard to sometimes, you know, find foundations that work with your skin, but for dry skin, I found what works well for me. So let's get into it. It's hot as balls out here. You know what I mean? If you guys live in the 559 area, you guys know what I'm talking about. It is super hot right now. These lights are not helping, but anyways, the show must go on. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I do with my full face glam. The important first step you guys should do is moisturize. I like to moisturize my skin because, as I said before, you know, I really have dry skin. The moisturizer that I use is this Origins Make a Difference Plus. This is super thick, so it's super moisturizing for my skin. And I just put a few dots, you know, and you only use a little bit of this, so you just rub into the skin. Alright, so once the skin is moisturized, and if you guys haven't noticed, I do my brows off camera, but if you do want me to make you a video, I can go ahead and do that. Just let me know in the comment section below and we can go ahead and make a video just for that, because you know my brows are poppin'. If you guys know what that's from, you guys get me. I go ahead and spray my face. The Badescu facial spray with aloe and cucumber. I do have the bigger one, the rose one, but I'm not a fan of the smell. I really love the smell of this one better, so that's why I have a smaller one, because I wanted to test it out, because I wasn't sure if I was gonna like the cucumber one, so I bought a smaller size, but I'm definitely gonna repurchase this. It smells way better than the rose one. So if you guys haven't tried these are only $7, I think. I think they're only $7, and they're really good. So next I'm gonna go ahead and move on to foundation. Typically I usually do my eyes before I do my foundation, because that's just what I do. I see a lot of people do their foundation before they do their brows and eyes, but for me I like to do my brows and then my eyes and then down to my foundation, because I feel it just works better for me. But whatever works better for you, and you guys can totally do whatever you guys like. Now moving on to foundation. I will be mixing two foundations. So the first foundation I'll be going in with is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow in the shade 202. I'm going to go ahead and mix it in with my Hourglass foundation stick. So I use this stick first, and I just put on my cheek areas and my chin. This foundation, the Hourglass foundation, is full coverage, and then I go in with my L'Oreal Infallible foundation. Just dip it in my beauty blender, and I just go ahead and dab. The reason why I do mix these two foundations is because the Hourglass ones is super yellow. I do have a warm undertone, but this is super warm for me. So I use the Pro Glow to make it more glowy on my skin, and also to even out and make my foundation not as yellow per se. So next I go on with my concealer, and I'm sure you can guess what kind of concealer I'm using. Everyone and their mama has been using Tarte Shape Tape. I'm in the color Light, but only a few dots, you know, because this is too full coverage for me. Just put a little bit on my forehead, also down my nose, the sides of my nose, also a little bit on my chin, just to even it out. Just go ahead and blend. Look at that pimp. It's really bothering me. Like last week I was gonna film, but I didn't get my stuff until this week, so I was like, you know, I'm gonna wait. Last week I didn't have no pimps, no nothing. I was free, pimp free. And then I want to film, and this little booger wants to pop out of nowhere. Thank you. Alright, so to set this concealer, what I use is the Mercier setting powder. And I just like to set all the places where I put my concealer. After I go ahead and set all that concealer and everything, I move on to my face, like my contour, my bronzer and blush and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? For bronziness, I guess you could say, I like to use the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and this is in milk chocolate. And my favorite brush to bronze with is the Morphe M528 brush. For contouring, I like to use the Bahama Mama bronzer. So I'm going to go ahead and switch to my Sedona Lace. Honestly, I don't even know what this number says, but it's just an angled contour brush. Wow. Guys, I forgot to put my primer on. Anyways, so pretend that I put on primer. The primer that I use all the time is the Faced Hangover RX, and I use this all the time. I have no idea why I didn't use it. It was like in the corner. That's probably why. Anyways, so pretend that I put primer on. But anyways, let's continue. I'm gonna go ahead and contour. Just contour this face. Contour it just to make it look a little bit more structured. So after contour, we're gonna go ahead and blush it up. My favorite blush, because I'm not really a big fan of blush, it's from the drugstore, guys. The Milani Luminoso. I like to take this just on the very apples of my cheek. Not too much. I just like to get a little bit, you know, dust a little on the brush. And then I just like to, you know, lightly on the apples of my cheek, and then just kind of blend it into the contour and the bronzer area. We're gonna move on to highlight. I've been recently into the glow kit, and this is That Glow by Anastasia. I'd like to go into bubbly and a little bit of dripping gold, not too much, but more of bubbly. Apply this on the forehead just a little bit. Okay, and after highlight, we're gonna go ahead and clean up the contours of the face. This, I like to use my beauty blender. Of course, well, especially this one, because it's the Real Techniques beauty blender, and it has a real flat side, so it's easier to, you know, carve out the cheek. So I'm gonna take my Mercier powder. Just dust a little on there for a second. I guess technically you bake. Take a powder brush and just dust whatever. And this was just a Morphe E3 brush. Look at my buns, guys. It's drooping. I literally just did my hair like in 2 seconds and just, and this one's drooping, so don't mind my hair. I'm gonna go ahead and put on some eyelashes and finish the eyes off, and then I'll come right back. So I did do some little finishing touches just to make sure everything's all in place. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face with this MAC Fix Plus. Alright guys, so this is the finished full face glam, I guess you could say. If you guys have more ideas for me to do, go ahead and leave them down in the description box as well. I really hope you guys enjoyed this full face foundation routine. Also make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one. Using this Shark. It's me when I was little. You guys want to see this? I was so cute, huh? What happened, right? Sharp tape. Are you going to work? like thick as these thighs. Going to work? Oh, she's just ignoring me. I need to stop eating. But I just can't. Another level. Skirt, skirt on a new. One bun is like so much bigger than the other. Guys, don't judge me. Don't judge me. There's an onion. I hate onions. My skin looks good. Except for that pimple. Really needs to go. Go. I need to go on a diet.